I'm fucking built different.
You can't use your same jokes. It's only funny the first time.
Can't use the same bit.
Hey guys, we're back again and again and again. I'm gonna just say that every time. We're back again because, again, we have returned.
Are we back again? We never left. We sit here every single time.
Welcome back to Cinemapologist. As always, I am Wes.
Luis.
We'll never live that down. Luis. Thank you guys for coming back and checking us out again. Today we're going to do something a little different. Again, we like doing different stuff. Today we're not talking about a movie review. We're actually going to talk about the brand new release of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynched. It's the wrong way, you jackass. There it is. There it is. Black Flag Resynched just came out. I was the first person at Walmart. I made a TikTok about this.
I saw in your post that you were literally...
Yeah. I made a TikTok today about, I was literally at Walmart at 10 a.m. Walmart in no way condones this video. And I went to the thing, all the spots, the spots were there.
Yeah.
But they were empty. And I was like,
they weren't even loaded.
No fucking way everybody got to Walmart between 8 o'clock and now and bought them all out. So I went to the nice lady at the counter and she was just like, huh? And I was like, I need this game. Can you find it? She's like, oh, it's probably in a box. Let me go check. She disappeared, right? She comes back and she's like, Shadows? And I went, great game. Already played it. This is Black Flag and it comes out today. And she goes, oh, and then disappeared again. It came back with a whole box, and here it is. I got it. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful presentation.
Wrapped and everything.
You know, a big thing that we already hit on, or I hit on a lot, is physical media. And physical media is so important. I think that it highlights...
the physical ownership of a piece of art.
Thank you. Luis has left the building. There it is.
Keep physical
it's a
media
throwback. Halo 3.
Alive.
Halo 3 came out. Hey, look, actually, hold
2007.
on. There's a couple similarities here. Havoc. I didn't even know this. What is Havoc?
I don't even know about Havoc.
Havoc apparently worked on both of these. There's Halo 3. Check it out. Havoc. And then Black Flag. Look. Havoc. I think physical media is like the most important thing because it is what immortalizes art. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I like to look at it. And more importantly than looking at it and having it to play forever and ever is I don't want it to disappear after I spent money on it. Sony. We're going to definitely get into all the weeds on that. But first of all, Black Flag Resynched. Now, this is a beautiful presentation. This is not a collector's edition or a special edition of any kind. This was just what came out, and it came out as the launch edition, they call it. It has the game. It also has an art book. It has, let's add a little, here we go, we'll add it in there. It's got the disc. It's got an art book with some of the scenery and different things. It has a map. Kind of an old pirate map and some digital content is in here that, probably some what do they call it? Skins or what do the kids call it these days?
Skins.
I call it
in-game
outfits.
Skins. You call them outfits?
Apparently that's wrong. Is that wrong?
This guy's old.
So the fact that Ubisoft is, or Ubisoft, I don't know what they call it. I've always called them Ubisoft. I think it's Ubisoft. Ubisoft seems to value content and making sure people get their money's worth. Mm-hmm. Again, not a special edition of any kind. I paid the normal $69.99 or whatever for the game. God. And the fact that the launch edition comes with the art book and the downloadable content and all the stuff, that's so awesome, you guys. It's almost like America and American companies just don't know how to do it.
True.
Because I think Ubisoft is Australian or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe you can weigh in a little bit. You're not crazy into Assassin's Creed, are you?
I'm not.
But you are a video game guy. So this is totally your world, though.
This is my world. Yeah. So I have not played many Assassin's Creed. I have some friends that are really big into it, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about Black Flag specifically. Like
Yeah.
I said, that's all I've heard. I just heard it's one of the best.
It's like one of the best.
That's all I've heard. I don't know anything else.
I don't know if I can
quote me.
call it the best in my opinion yet, but it's absolute like number 1 or 2. If it's not my absolute favorite, it's maybe second. What I love about the Assassin's Creed franchise is that in a way, and I think a lot of people kind of give them shit for this. In a way, a lot of the games are really the same. It's like the mechanics of the game, the combat, the exploration.
Yeah.
All the things are very similar. And for some reason, that just pisses some people off. I don't know. I like that. I mean, I think the classic "don't fix what isn't broken"
I was about to say.
is like okay,
Yeah.
you know. And I like that. Typically the backdrop and the story and the lineage is different for all of them. So it used to be that they were kind of tying them all together in sort of a weird kind of way. If you played any of the Assassin's Creed games, you know the whole animus and kind of like all these things are happening in real time that basically are sending people back through the memories of their ancestors to recover artifacts or do different things. And they still have a little bit of that, but they've kind of moved away from that now, and it's just like the different eras of the group we call the Hidden Ones. They are the Assassins,
okay.
and they have this like centuries-long war going on with the Templar Order, and they're all fighting over different things, and different stories kind of spin the plot on that of like sometimes the Templars are viewed as kind of the good guys, but really they're the bad guys, and like sometimes it's like I just think it's great. I think the creative team behind Ubisoft does a really good job of the detail and the depth of every single one of their games, and I just love it. It's a good franchise. I have fun with every damn game, and this, I believe, is the first time that we are revisiting.
Remaster.
The original Black Flag was Assassin's Creed 4. Came out in 2013, which is a long time ago.
2013.
You were like wearing diapers and shit, huh?
No. That was like high school.
I think it's important to listen to your fans and take note of their criticisms and their compliments. And I think Ubisoft, in my humble opinion, they hit after hit because they don't try to deviate too far from what they know people want. And when there's feedback, they take it. Assassin's Creed Shadows was delayed for a while because they thought they had something good. People gave them a little pushback. They took their time to sort of like work out the the bugs and what have you.
Sure.
And it's great. So I'm excited to play this. This just came out today. Maybe by now there's some reviews out there, but we'll report back on that. I think people are going to mostly love it. You have some other thoughts, though, about re-releasing or remastering or redoing. Why don't you talk about that?
I just noticed that you're wearing some kind of...
Don't change the subject.
Because
He can't be put on the spot. He doesn't like it. It makes him all nervous. Video game world is really your world. I'm not as into that world as you are. So
true.
Take it away.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I'm assuming is very story-driven, as you've kind of talked about some of the plot points
It's as the years have passed, it's gone into, and maybe you can explain this for me and all the other idiots at home who don't really understand the difference. The first couple games were very like linear. It was still open world, but you had a very set list of objectives and whatever. And overall the game, you probably sink 40 or 50 hours into it and do all the things. As the years have gone on, a lot of the games have become more RPG,
open world-esque. Yeah,
they're all, but they're all. That's what I'm confused about. Is they're all open world. You can go anywhere you want in all of them. But my understanding of the RPG is that there are more grindy side quests, more things you can recover with outfits and weapons and whatever. Is that the difference?
Yeah.
Because I fail to understand how that makes it less good. It's like you don't have to do all that shit, but it's like here's the game, here's the path, and then here's all these other things you can do just in case. The last few Assassin's Creed games, I probably sunk like 200 hours into.
Sounds about right.
And I kind of like that. I don't understand. So tell me what the problem is with that, because some game nerds are like, fucking RPG, get back to old school.
Holy. You are exactly spot on with how gamers sound. Good,
Thank you.
So, role-playing games, RPG, are very much freeform. You can farm for material, you can grind bosses or fight mobs or etc., do everything. Versus a story with my connection would be like Halo, which you've played too, right?
Yeah.
You can go around and like shoot some aliens, but like there's a main story with like cinematic cuts that really is the main point.
It like stays in the bounds.
Stays
of
in
what,
the bounds.
what the story is. Okay.
Versus open world, you can ignore that completely and just do like the side quests for 300 hours. Maybe people don't like that.
I appreciate you clearing that up because I'm always confused when I see the trolls on the internet. Like,
there's always trolls.
I'm done doing my troll voice, but I like it. I know I'm not alone, and I can't wait. You have a very different opinion about not Black Flag specifically, but the remastering or remanufacturing of games from our past. I was surprised to hear, because I'm just like, give it to me, baby. I like it, and you were very kind of like. I want to hear that.
I'm in the median. Look, if you want new and you want innovative and creative, when people start going back and remaking the old video games or old films or remaster it, it kind of just becomes same old. You're playing it safe and you're not adding anything new to the art form.
Would you say like in a way like a cash grab?
Cash grab / it's going to work, so why not just duplicate it and tweak a little and call it a day. So remasters are good in theory for supporting the community and the love for Assassin's Creed or Halo or whatever new games coming out or remastered.
Do you have an example of like something you think was probably didn't or doesn't need to be redone? So I think we have the same opinion on this on the one I'm thinking of.
The Halo remaster. What do you mean?
Didn't they already do that once? We already got a Halo 1 remaster, and it was cool because you could push a button and it would immediately revert real time as you're playing it. You could flip it back to the old graphics and then flip it back to the new graphics. Be like, oh, that's cool. Look what they did. It's like, what are they gonna do differently now? They already did that. It's kind of like you're making another Jackass movie when you don't need to. If you haven't watched that video, go back and check it out.
With remasters, I think you need to put a lot of love, a lot of connection to the old team that developed it.
Yeah.
And I don't know much about Assassin's Creed.
I think it's that's what I was gonna say. With Black Flag, they got a lot of the original voice actors are back. They're all a part of the process. They're like not only are they listening to the fans on issues they had back in the day, but they're taking everybody's feedback, and they themselves. There are things that the developers maybe always wanted to kind of like do a little differently in some combat styles and different stuff. So they're doing all that. It's like a big thing. It's not just like, hey, here's some updated graphics. $80, there you go, buy it. It's like they put a lot of work in, and it's been known about for quite some time.
Heck yeah.
So I think there could be a difference of like maybe Bungie, nope.
343.
343.
343.
Maybe they have some things they're going to do with the new Halo, and we're just jumping the gun on assuming it's going to be the same old. But I do agree with that outlook of like there is a such thing as we can't come up with anything creative and original, so we're going to regurgitate old properties. And I just hope that they don't kill it that way. That's like, we can always go back and replay the classic if we want. Come up with new ideas. Give us a new story. Bungie, to revisit them, that's what they did. They felt like, you know what, Halo 3 is a good
ending of it all.
A good end of Master Chief. We they had other ideas. They put it out in Reach, which arguably is the greatest.
So good.
I'm glad we agree on that. One of the greatest games of all time in the Halo world. Fantastic. And then they were like, we're good. Let's move on. And I did like 343's like other Halo games, but they weren't bad, but just nothing to me will ever have the magic of like
the first
1, 2, and 3 like
first
together.
So
everyone topped the last one. It evolved. Combat evolved. It evolved on the like multiplayer aspect of it. I've never been a big multiplayer. You're a big multiplayer guy.
I used to compete.
Luis loves a multiplayer.
Yeah,
I'm kind of like, give me a campaign, dude. Let me, I want to just do my own thing. I want to take my time. I want to enjoy it. Halo is one of the few examples where I really enjoyed, like, all my friends played it. So
everything.
I'm terrible at it. I always said somebody's got to hold up the ass end of the team. I can do that. But that was fun. That was immersive. It always got better.
And this is another game from that era of video games where it felt like creatively the industry was booming. So this is 2013, right?
The original one, yeah.
Yeah. So now they're remastering an OG, probably classic in the Assassin's Creed world. So I'm excited to hear what you say about it. Come back to me and us to tell us.
Well, and I think it's worth mentioning too that with Ubisoft, it's like I know And I think people just kind of know this is definitely not the only thing they're working on. Like, even though they remastered this and put this out, we're still gonna get a new Assassin's Creed game like in a couple years, a year or two. Like, they're always working on the new thing. It's not like, oh, we give up on original ideas, let's just redo. Like, no, they're doing this consecutively with also working on the next new thing. Yeah, I think that's fantastic, and I hope that they stick with it and continue to give us the physical
media is king, because once you get this, you can't take it. No one can take it away from you. Okay, so
amen. That's the smartest thing you've ever said.
So thank you.
Content. If I can't put a disc in, I don't want to play it. And that brings us to the next thing. This is the shit talk end of our video, because god damn, we got a lot to say. Shame on you, Sony, right now. Shame on you.
Shame on all the...
Sony announced that in 2028, they will no longer produce physical copies of their games, and that comes just a week after the final like pre-order opening of Grand Theft Auto 6, which we know will not have a disc. What really pisses me off is it's almost like they cut you open and then they just throw salt in it, because they're going to sell the case. They're going to sell you a case, and you open the case, and there's a digital code in there. And explain that to me. You're young.
I know
you're a young guy. You're good with, like, digital. You got, computer. You're doing the thing.
Yeah.
Is that good? Is that good?
No, it's not good. I don't like it even on my gaming PC. No, I don't like that.
Horse shit.
I like both. You got to have, which they did for a little bit back in the 2010s. They'd give you a physical copy and also, like, a code to, like, claim it as yours.
Right, if you want to have a digital version of it. But you got both. You got one for the shelf for Gramps. You got one that's digital for the young kids. Just play it. I just can't, I can't wrap my head around it. I think I don't know. It sounds a whole lot of, let's save money so we don't have to manufacture. And we can just do that because we're Sony and people are going to buy it anyway. And I think they're learning a little bit right now. I think there's a petition, and that petition is like hundreds of thousands of signatures so far. And those are just the people that are like in the fight right now.
Yeah.
I think if this continues, everybody else is going to hop in on that. And it's going to be a boycott. If I was Microsoft, I'm telling you, I would take advantage of this situation. I would redo the marketing campaign. We will never stop making discs. In fact, we're going to put a bigger emphasis on like collector's edition and special packaging and all that. Like, they've been good. I have all the Halos. We're really gassing up Halo a lot in this episode. But I have every single Halo. I have the statue or the collector's cases. I need like a whole shelf just for my Halo stuff. Sponsor. I would jump on that. I would get on it. I would do the opposite, because people can always do digital, but physical media is forever, and
we never know what's going to happen with companies taking away more and more and basically saying you have to pay for service to use these things.
Right. Did you hear that Sony released? I did a TikTok on this too. Follow my TikTok. I did a video on it. They literally, Sony just wiped like hundreds of titles off of people's accounts. Things that they purchased. Mm-hmm. They bought this with the illusion of ownership, and then because of licensing agreements and different things that always change. Like, it doesn't matter. It could be a year, it could be 20 years, but licensing agreements are a part of everything, and you don't know how long that's going to last. So it really pisses me off that people think they're buying stuff, and then you didn't actually buy it. You rented it for a decade, and now it goes away. No, listen, people, physical media is forever. It's just the way to do it. That's how Grandma did it. That's how Mom and Dad did it.
That's how we
do it. I like to put it on the shelf. You're gonna see soon enough. I have all that built out. My my movie room. You'll see it all. I love it. Even with the old stuff, I love going back to my Nintendo. I got all the games I had as a kid. They go on display. Yeah. I think that it is time for us to inspire the new generation who just have not grown up with it to see the value of physical media.
I think people are, though.
I think it is. I think it is happening.
More people are going to like the vintage shops, which sell like DVDs and Blu-rays, which is crazy. That's like vintage.
That's rude.
No, I'm just saying. Rude. VCRs, CDs. Obviously, vinyls are still a big thing. They've stood the test of time. But like I'm seeing people switch back to the iPod, getting a flip phone.
Yeah.
They're gonna go to the stores and get like DVDs from the bin back in the day.
Yep.
People are there's a current collective I'm seeing, at least in my ethos or world online, where people are starting to go vintage,
Yeah.
quote unquote. But it's mostly for the idea of physically having something rather than being on a subscription service.
Right. You
So-
own it. When you buy it, you own it. It's tangible. It's yours. Nobody can ever take it away, unless they rob you or burn your house down or something. But like in general,
Rob it back.
it's yours. The company cannot take that back away from you. It exists, and I think it's dangerous.
We've lost that in the agreement of business to consumer.
Right. It's
And
a dangerous precedent.
going slippery slope style right now.
Yeah, and I love seeing the backlash. So Sony, if you're listening,
Keep fighting.
don't sponsor us unless you want to, but we're kind of mad right now.
Kinda,
It's really funny to see like companies like KFC and like some of these just random companies are like lashing out at them for
I
their.
love when,
It's really really funny. Well, that's our bit on Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Again, that just came out today. Go pick it up.
he will do a review for us when he
I
finishes
will-
it.
Yeah, What's up, you guys? Wes here, just chiming in real quick, interrupting my own video that you're watching now. We recorded this the day this game came out, and it actually is now probably been a couple weeks. I don't know. It's hard to keep up on all the editing, everybody, but I have played it. It's fantastic. It's so great. If you played the original one, you got to play this one. Everything looks better. Totally accurate with everything we said. There's a lot of extras. There's extra things to find. There's extra music. There's extra like treasure maps and artifacts. And there's even going to be some DLC they're going to put out too that goes beyond the story of the original game. So they're doing a whole bunch. It's fantastic. If you haven't played it, it is great. That's my report. It's wonderful. I highly recommend it. Literally 10 out of 10. Check it out. Back to your original programming. If you want some extra content that we're not necessarily just putting a video out all the time for,
Like a TikTok.
follow our socials. I got it all over my TikTok. I usually do quick little things if you don't have the attention span for this. Instagram, you can find me, Wes Effect for TikTok, Zombie Flickster for Instagram. What's your handle?
SSJ.Louis.
If you like video games and cooking,
Yeah, that's true.
that's Luis's forte
Cooking
right there. So if you
videos,
want
video
some
game
of that
stuff.
content,
Go follow me. Check it out.
follow him, follow us. Thanks for sticking around with us. Remember to like and subscribe and share it with your friends. We're trying to grow as much as we can. We want to keep doing this for you. So the more love you give us, the more love we'll give you. And remember, be kind, rewind. Physical media is forever. Sony needs to have a change of heart. And we'll see you next time.